everybody and welcome back to chess. And actually no, welcome back to, we're starting a new series. That's right. We're starting chess. Stepping Stones 1. Now, Stepping Stones 1, you don't really learn that much. Today I'm going to show you how the pieces move and how they move, really. How the pieces really move. Next episode, I'm going to go to show the setup of the, actually I shouldn't be telling this. So today we're going to see how the pieces move. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with the queen. So, each chess piece has its own color. So if I take this box here, so if you hear a noise, there is another queen, which is the exact shape of the other queen, but it's a different color. The two colors are black and white. So now the queen moves straight backwards. So we're gonna have a test. Okay, so can the queen move here? No, it doesn't have a teleport. It has to follow the squares. It doesn't have a teleport. I can move here. I want to move here. It can't, because in the first start of the game, you can't really attack the king first. And also, it can't go through any pieces. It's the same thing with all of the other pieces except the knight. So if there was a knight here, it can't go through the knight, but it can capture the knight, and that's how you capture the enemies. You can't really capture the king, but I'm going to speak about checkmate after a couple of times. And now let's move on to the knight. So the knight is basically like a horse. And the reason why we call it knight is there has to be a man riding the horse. Like a brave man, or not so very brave man. But it's hard to design that way, so they just put this and call it a knight. And the knight has a special ability because it can go through pieces. So I'm going to talk about how the knight moves now. The knight moves in an L shape. 2 moves. 1, 2, and then moves here. You can't just move forward. You have to move in a diagonal angle. It's like an L shape. 1, 2, 3. Has to move 3 squares. See? Let's say moves 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like an L shape. And there are 4 squares the knight can move each time. So that is okay. And let's move on to the pawn. No, it's not pawned. I didn't say pawned, it's pawn. Pawned is spelled P-O-N-D, but this pawn is spelled P-A-W-N. So the pawn is very basic. It starts on the second line. All of the other pieces start on the first ever line of the chessboard. But the pawn goes in the second line. And the pawn is quite interesting because it's 2 squares, 1, 2 at the first move. But the other moves that it can make is 1. And also another ability is the pawn can't move backwards. If it's here, it can't move all the way back home. If it was here, it can't move all the way back home if it's in danger. You have to advance the pawn, protect the pawn, or just any old companion. That's how the pawn moves. Now let's see. Oh, that's too noisy. Gotta get the chess pieces I want. The bishop. The bishop is the same as the queen. It can't move straight. It can't move diagonal. And another thing is the queen doesn't only move this way, backwards. It can move diagonal. That's the thing the queen can do. The queen is also the most powerful piece on the chessboard. If you lose it, it's not like the end of the game, but if you lose the king, it's the end of the game. The queen is very powerful, so if you lose it, you may lose. I guess so. A bishop really moves in same as the queen, but it cannot move forwards and backwards. It can only move diagonal. And I can move diagonal. No, I mean, and then also thing with the bishop is whatever, like, now the bishop is on a white square, right? The white square is the place the bishop can only move. Now, the bishop can only move in the white square. But once you're in the game, you will get 2 bishops in. And I'll get the bishop now. 1 second. But lucky enough, its brother covers the black squares. And this bishop covers the white squares, and the other bishop covers the black squares. You start with 2 bishops in the game. So, it's good enough. It's good enough. And also, another thing is bishops don't really work together. They work together in the way that one bishop covers one square, the other bishop covers the other square. But another thing they don't work is they don't work together. This move is definitely not possible. But if this bishop was a queen, then the move would be possible. Because this bishop cannot be on the black square. It would be unfair for your team only. It looks like they're working together, but now they're both stuck on the same colored square, and they can block each other, which is a pity. So this bishop has to be in a light square, and this bishop always has to be in a dark square. Now let's move on to the rook. Now the rook is kind of like a castle, I get that. The rook can only move forwards, backwards, but not diagonal. And also rooks are very powerful. And it's actually kind of called like a tower of power. Because the rook is shaped like a tower, and it's also quite powerful. Not powerful as the queen, but I think the rook is the second most powerful piece to the queen, because it can move diagonal. The rook can only move straight and backwards and forwards. Move here. Can it move here? No, it can't move diagonal. Can it move here? Yes, it can. No, it can't, because rooks can't move diagonal. Can it move? No. Can it move here? Yes, it can. And also, every piece can capture other enemy pieces. It's not like you're only allowed to capture with this piece. Next piece, actually. Yeah, next piece. The king can move forward, backwards, but only one square. So, it can move here, yeah. And if my opponent's turn, I can move here. Then I can move here. So, that's all of the pieces. So, hope you enjoyed this chess video. And if you're new to any of these videos, please hit the subscribe button. See you later. Bye.